Alright, today we're going to do a Dunlop FX 500. I think this is a brand new racket. Just got it in today, so I'm assuming it's a 2022, maybe a 2021. I'll have to find out. We're going to mount. Butt cap up. Butt cap up, it will say Dunlop. The FX 500 will be upside down. Almost all the writing in the head will be to where you can read it, but there is right here, FX series will be printed both ways. Anyway, Dunlop FX 500. We're going to begin this racket in the throat. In full disclosure, I have done several other rackets, and some of them I tried the video and my camera stopped or something happened. There's always something. Back up with your starting clamp. I am getting a phone call. But we will get that phone call later, because I am recording on my phone. If it's important, they'll leave a message. We're going to string 3 on this side. These two, we're just going to thread them so that they are out of the way. And this side, we are going to do 6. Number 5. Number 6. We're going to skip the 7th grommet in the throat and in the head. We'll come to this side, and we'll finish off this side. And again, skip grommet number 7, throat and head. And skip number 9, head and throat. We're going to tie the main string off on grommet number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is the second main string from the outside. Again, we're going to skip grommet number 9, the head and throat. And we are going to tie off in grommet number 8, which is the second main string from the outside. Pretty riveting commentary on my part, I must say. Alright, snip your tails. Cross strings, racket handle away from you. We're going to the second skipped grommet, which would be grommet number 9. And I'm trying to go under the string over here, but it is trying to get me to go over. But I don't want to go over, I want to go under. Just like that. Over here we are going to start under the second main string. We will finish over the second main string on the other side. We will start over the third main string. Of course, you're going to take this to the first grommet that you skipped. Go over the third main string. And you will finish under the third main string on this side. Use your starting clamp. If you do not have a starting clamp and are going to use a starting knot, you will tie your starting knot on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th grommet, which is the third main string. We will start under the outside main. And finish over outside main, opposite side. Pull tension on the second cross string. Start under, and we will start under all the way down until we get to our skipped grommets on the bottom and the throat. Again, start under, finish over. And now that we have 5 crosses, we're going to pull tension on the first cross. Add my knot tension. Make sure I leave just a small gap between the grommet and the clamp so I can get my string in there and actually tie my knot. And again, you tie whatever type of knot you want to tie. I do Parnell knots. if y'all can pick up my wife talking or not. Now that all that's done, we're just gonna string. So, and again, we tied that knot on the 6th grommet at the head. Again, we're still starting under. You weave across and you finish over on the outside mains. Wish I had a lot to talk about, but I don't. String and rackets here and there. Summer's always my slow time. Summer and Christmas. You'd think people would play more in the summer, but they don't, because I string for all the students. Pardon me. So when university's in session, I do 200 plus a month, but during the summer I'm lucky to do 20, 30 a month. I'm lucky to do 10, 15 in December. We're still starting under, finishing over. Yeah, I've had several other rackets. I wanted the video, it didn't. I had another Dunlop. It wasn't a FF500, FX500. I don't remember what it was, to be honest with you. But they wanted to wait for it, so they stood in here and waited while I was stringing it. Okay, we're to our first skipped grommet. We'll actually start over the 2nd main string. Yeah, I had several. Forgot to empty the trash on my phone, so I didn't have enough space to finish out the recordings. Had several of those before I realized what was going on. I had one this morning. I just forgot. It was a Wilson Blade Precision. An inexpensive racket, about $100 racket, I guess. Okay, on the outside here, make sure you don't get a crossover. I came out under the string here. I'm going under the string here to make sure there's no crossover. And this is the last cross. We are going to start under the third main string. And we will finish over the third main string on the opposite side. Now on this racket, you might tie your knot here, which would be a good spot. You can also tie up here. I think you could probably even get it into this one to tie. We're actually going to tie here. Typically, this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th grommet, or the third main string where we're going to tie our knot. I would typically tell you to leave a little gap between the clamp and the string, or the grommet, so you can get your knot in there. But it looked to me like I had a little bit of room to where I could actually get it in. I might be wrong, but it looked like it. Maybe. There, let me keep trying to go back into the grommet. I don't want it back there. We go. I pulled it back out. There we go. Snip your tail, straighten your strings, don't go too much, especially if you have a soft string. It's not hard to pull them too far. Look at that one. Straighten your crosses. If you want to leave it on the machine to do your crosses, that's fine. I used to do that, but then it started hurting my back, so I quit. I don't know if y'all can even see that, but I'm going to straighten my crosses. They're not bad. They're just a tiny bit off. That one I did a little too much. That looks pretty good. Mains are straight. There you go, brand new Dunlop FX 500.